feels really awkward when I've had a big gap since filming the last one to get back in front of the camera, and I have not previously prepared this. It wasn't a plan that I was going to film this video. It has been a crazy few months, and I've had a few of you in the last couple of weeks just comment on a few videos being like, hey, we miss you, where are you? Which I find amazing and sweet, because I just feel like no one would actually care if I just stopped making videos. But even though there's not many of you, you do seem to like my videos and you are wondering where I am, and I've not been great at making videos. It's been a really tough year. I have a lot to update you on, and normally before I make a video I actually I'm very type A person, so I make a list of everything I want to put in the video and I have a plan. But today I have no plan. I'm literally just going to talk to you, and I'm sure editing Amelia will hate that I have not had a plan, because I will just ramble. The amount of things I edit out of videos because I've just gone on tangents is wild. Hi, thank you for clicking on my face, and I am sorry it's taken me so long to make this video. Where I left you back 5-6 months ago I think it was I had a baby. He was 10 weeks old at the time, and he had been very ill. We had come out of hospital, and there is a video that I will link about explaining what happened, but we almost lost him a few times. And then after that, I kind of really had a plan to pump out videos, 2 videos a week, because I had so many ideas. And during the pregnancy, I was so ill that I couldn't make as many videos as I would like. And I was like, right, now that he's out of hospital and he's fine, and I have time, and I've kind of adjusted to having 3 kids, I'm gonna pump out a load of videos. And you saw might have noticed that I was doing 2 a week for I think a couple of weeks, and then everything came to a halt because my baby got ill again. We nearly lost him back in February, March time when he was about 5 weeks old, and then we thought he was kind of out of the woods, and we thought it was just like, well, we say a one-off bronchiolitis. That was already his 2nd round of bronchiolitis, but we thought it was just that. And then a few weeks after I think a few days after my last video went live, he got really ill again, and he started coughing a lot, and it was kind of starting the same process of last time, and we got really worried, and no one could figure out what it was, because they said he should have been getting better. It had been like, the recovery period was 6 weeks I think, and it had been 6 weeks, and they were like, he should be better by now, and he's not. He's just going downhill. And they were trying to figure out what it is, and again it was another bronchiolitis infection. And then while he was fighting that, he also got whooping cough, and if anyone's had a baby with whooping cough, you know it is awful. If you don't know, it's called the 100-day cough, and it's not a regular cough. It is like and they can't, and with the babies they can't cough anything out, and it's fluid that sits there, and then when they do start, it agitates them and they can't cough it up. And seeing anyone with whooping cough is awful, but seeing at the time what would he have been, like 12-week-old with it, is really scary, and honestly I thought he was gonna die, because he could not breathe. He would be having coughing fits. We've called so many ambulances in the last year. Like, I've never had to call an ambulance before, and in the last year I've called, I would say, next to like a dozen ambulances. And I just want to take this second to be, I am so grateful to the NHS, and I'm so grateful to any ambulance workers out there. We are very blessed that we've never had to wait long. There's been lots about long waits, but we've always been within like 15 minutes we've had an ambulance at our door, and we do live in a bit in the middle of nowhere, so it is amazing. We were once again in hospital for a really long period of time because he wasn't handling it well at all, because he was still recovering and fighting the bronchiolitis for a while. And then when we came out, the consultants were saying how we do believe there is another reason behind him getting so ill. We think there might be something getting him ill. So he's been going through loads of tests, and we are still waiting on tests, and it has been a really rocky few months. He had luckily I probably should have said this at the beginning, he is now currently fine. He's currently having a good period of time. The summer has really helped dry everything up. There's so many things that are saying it could be. They were testing for cystic fibrosis. They were testing for a fistula, which is a little hole in your airway, so that fluid might have been going into his lungs. It wasn't any of those things. There are a few other things that he's tested for, but I just can't remember. There's been so many things. And we are just hoping that, well, me and my husband are just hoping that it is really bad asthma, because I have really bad asthma and normally do get hospitalized a couple of times a year. And that is, out of the huge list of things it could be, that is kind of the best option, if we're honest. I was hoping that it was that he just had some really bad luck, but during all this time, the last thing I've wanted to do is pick up a camera. The reason I'm making this video is to say where I've been, and I'm hoping to try and get back to some videos, but also another reason why I've not wanted to pick up a camera is because, as you can tell probably from the name I'm probably going to name this video, is I just don't feel frugal enough. I'm probably going to make a video going more in depth on this, but since everything we've been through, it's made me and my husband reflect a lot on our lives, and we've just realised that life is too short to spend it focusing solely on financial goals, which of course isn't exactly what we were doing, but it did feel like that. And we had all these extreme financial goals we wanted to get to before we were 35 and 40, and nearly losing a child makes you realise how that is just not as important. I'm still going to be making frugal videos. That is still this channel. I still do, like, I don't feel like I'll ever not be properly not be fully frugal, because it's just in my nature to not spend a ton of money. However, we have given ourselves grace, and we have given ourselves leeway in what that looks like. And you see so many extremely frugal people on YouTube, and you almost feel shamed when you do spend money if you're classified as a frugal person, because you're like, that's not frugal, that's not needed. And do you know what? That's not true. You can live a really fulfilling life and experience life and go do fun things like going traveling or on holidays or buying yourself nice things, while also still being frugal. So I'm hoping to show you a bit more of that on this channel. One of my biggest pet peeves in life are hypocrites. I want to practice what I preach, and I would feel like I was feeling almost like I couldn't make these YouTube videos because I was like, oh, I'm not as frugal as I used to be. I'm still always going to be frugal at heart, but little things like we have booked a holiday this year, at the end of this year. We're going to go somewhere where it's hot and hopefully help dry out mine and Sol's cough, because the sun definitely helps, so hopefully that will stop us from getting really ill if we kind of go away during the depth of winter. We have spent some money on that. We are lucky because we do homeschool. It is always way cheaper than if you go obviously in the holidays. As you might notice, I have a different background today. I'm in a very different location. We've just spent a ton of money this year, and I'm going to do a video about on what, but we have built our cabin. I feel like I may have mentioned it in some other videos, but with baby number 3, our house has just become a bit too small, with also having Joel work from home. We have built a cabin in our garden, and I am going to make a video if you are interested going in on how much it cost us, the size of it, but it's his office, and it's also going to be our gym. We are buying a treadmill. We've bought a few other things, and I'm going to tell you how much everything cost us and how we managed to do it on a budget. But we've done that. We also bought a new car, and I want to show you that, and it was probably the bougiest item I will ever buy in my life. There is more to life than hitting your financial goals, and the reality is we will hit them financial goals, but just a little bit later than we originally planned. At the end of the day, we are a one-income homeschooling family. We don't have as much money coming in as we do as like a 2-income household. And also, like, people might think I make money from these YouTube videos, but it is such a small amount that it might just about cover my phone contract, and my phone contract is a SIM only, very cheap. So just to make you realize like how small amount I make from these videos, it is minuscule. We are still a 1-income household. I just like making these videos. But yeah, that's my really random video that I haven't planned, and I'm sure when I'm editing it I will regret that I haven't planned it. But my baby is now, he's so old. How old is he? He's nearly 8 months. I don't know what the weeks are. I give up counting in weeks pretty early on. But he's nearly 8 months old, and he is so big and chunky and strong. It's just been a lot. That is my little random update. I'm excited to hopefully get into videos. However, I think I've realised, like, I tried to get this rhythm back last summer. I'm going to make 2 videos a week on a Monday and a Friday, and I'm going to upload them, and I'm going to get really consistent. For my type A brain, I love that. However, for my reality of living with 3 children that I homeschool and one that is consistently quite ill, I can't commit to that. So I'm just going to attempt to get videos up as and when I can. And maybe in the future I will get more of a routine and a rhythm. We shall see. But I thought I wanted to get back into making these videos before the upcoming Christmas season, because I know that you guys do like my what I buy my kids for Christmas videos. I missed it. I missed you guys. I missed making these videos, and I'm hoping that I can get back to it. I have got a few videos that I actually filmed prior to my son getting ill again, so I'm hoping that I can get them edited and up to you quite quickly. But if you see this video and then you see 2 random recipe videos straight after, it's because they were actually filmed back in April. I just haven't done anything with them. So that is hopefully everything for today. And I probably look like a wreck because I wasn't planning on making this video. I've just quickly got the camera out and thought I have a few minutes tucked away in the cabin before the kids come and find me and before Joel wants to come work out. And I've just done a workout, hence I just do look a bit like a wreck. But yeah, so that's where we're at. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm also thinking of changing up my content a little bit. I'm always going to do the basic frugal content, but if you guys would like to see a bit more about my like home life, then do let me know, or more on the homeschooling side of it and what we're doing. But yeah, that's everything for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this very sweet, hopefully quick video. Depends how much I edit out. I don't know what that was. And I'm hoping to get some content out to you. Maybe it might only be 1 video a month. It might be 1 a week still. It might not be, it might be 1 every few months. It's just, it is luck of the draw at the moment because Joel is also very busy at work as well. So we are all over the place, but that is everything. I'm gonna go sort myself out and actually do my face up and clean myself off after having a workout. Yeah, I will see you hopefully in my next video. And if you realise my next video I have long hair, it's because again it was filmed in April and I chopped all my hair off in between then, and it's actually grown out a lot since. So if anyone has had babies and knows what the horrors of like postnatal hair loss, it affects me badly. So that's why every time I have a baby I tend to chop all my hair off. But I will see you in my next video, and I'm hoping there is a next video quite quickly after this one. Let's see how much time I have. Have a great day and bye, friends.